senior high school students. So for today's discussion about the principles of marketing, we're going to talk about different terms regarding marketing management. So of course, the first term would be about what is marketing management. Okay? How are we going to talk about when we're saying about managing and how we're going to market to your customers? So according to our definition, it says that marketing management talk about implementing programs to create exchanges with target buyers to achieve organizational goals. So it means that when we're talking about marketing management, we're talking about on how we're going to implement programs that will enable us to create exchanges with our customers or with our target markets to achieve the organizational objectives. So it means we are managing our marketing programs or on how we're going to implement our programs to be able to create exchanges. So yun naman ang pinaka-importante dito is how are we going to create transactions and exchanges and building customer relationship with our target market. So we're not talking about anyone else or we're not talking about anybody. We're talking about our target markets. So we are, of course, creating or implementing programs for our target market to be able to achieve our organizational goals. So, hindi lang tayo nag-i-implement ng program dahil gusto lang natin, di ba? So, meron po kasi tayong tina-target na goals. That is why we are implementing so many programs and so many plans to be able to achieve those organizational goals. So, what are the example of organizational goals? So, like, for example, the organization that we belong set an objective of attaining 20%, 20% increase in sales for the year 2020. So, as part of the marketing team, we are one of the main key person to help the company achieve their organizational objectives. So, what that is the goal or that is the role of marketing management in our businesses. So the second term that we're pertaining to is all about demand management. So when we're talking about demand management, we are finding and increasing demand, also changing or reducing demand. So as we have already discussed regarding demand, it is the wants of our customers backed by their buying powers. So when we're talking about demands, it means we're talking about the viability, the availability, right, of the product, in terms of the customers. So will they be able to avail it? Are they able to avail our products and services? So how are we going to do if they are not, right? So this is what the demand management now comes in. So how are we going to increase the demand, or if the demand is too high and we can manage or we can give the available, or we cannot give all those demand, we cannot attain to that demand, how are we going to reduce it? So that is the role now of demand management. We're going to identify the demand of our customers regarding our products, and we're going to be able to manage it according to our capability. So if the demand is too low, how are we going to make a demand for it, right? So companies can increase demands through exerting so much marketing effort so that the person or the people or the target market that they are pertaining to will be able to know them or will be able to know the products that they are offering. So they need to exert special amount of marketing efforts, right? So how are the companies reduce the demand? So they could reduce the demand by providing different options, different alternatives, or even supply. So many supplies, okay? So now the third term is all about profitable customer relationship. So when we're talking about profitable customer relationship, we mean about attracting new customers and retaining current customers. So it is all about marketing. We should always know how we're going to attract new customers. So hindi lang tayo nag-end of dun sa nag-attract lang tayo. So hindi doon natatapos yung role natin as a marketer. Okay? So also, after attracting our customer, we should know how we're going to retain that customer. So it means after attracting that person, after giving, okay, the trust, okay, to you as a marketer, you should be able to retain the trust of the particular target market. Because if not, okay, they will not buy to you again. So our target is not just to attract or not just to gain sale, but to retain customers. And when we have current customers or retain customers, again, we does not end there. Okay? We need to it was just a cycle. We just need to go back. Okay, after retaining a customer, we should grow the customer. So we should again attract more customers. So dapat di tayo basta-basta nakokontento lang sa mga customers na meron tayo. So after attracting our customers and retaining them, we should be able to exert again an effort or implement plans that will enable us to attract more and more customers. So that is all for these three terms that we're talking about, because these three terms will help us, okay, in our next discussions. So for our next discussions, we're going to talk about 5, okay, marketing management philosophies. So these 5 philosophies are the concepts, okay, where our marketers believe in. So if we're going to discuss this topic, I would want you to think, okay, which concept would you really apply if you're going to be a marketer in the future, and how you're going to apply this, and why do you want these concepts? So first, let us talk about the production concept. Okay, the first one is production concept. When we're talking about production concept, okay, we're talking about the marketers who believe that consumers favors products that are available and highly affordable. So their goal is to improve production and distribution. So what do we mean by this? So on a production concept, if we believe in this concept, if you're a marketer who really believes in this concept, you will see it in their actions, okay? Or it will be visible if someone is believing these concepts or not. Because when we are applying production concept, we will always consider the production and distribution. Okay? So it means yung mga marketers na to na naniniwala sa production concept, okay, mas pinapahalagahan nila yung mass production. Pag sabi natin mass production, madamihan na production. Kasi pag maramihan yung production po natin, then, ibig sabihin, magiging available po ito sa lahat ng mga stores na meron tayo or meron tayong mga target market. Dun sa mga geographical segments natin, mabibigyan po natin silang lahat. And again, dahil mass production yung ginawa natin or maramihang production, then ibig sabihin po is mas makakamura tayo ng cost dahil maramihan yung pinagawa natin. Dahil yung cost natin, of course, bumaba siya. This is because madami tayong ginawa. So, magiging mangyayari is that it will be highly available dahil binigay mo siya, okay, or nilagay mo siya sa maraming part, and of course, it will also be affordable. So, ang tanong, okay, lahat ba ng produkto na i-produce natin should be highly affordable and highly available, or is this concept really effective for all the products that we are offering? So of course not. Okay, so production concept, okay, is effective when it comes to products that are what we call pangmasa. Okay? Pag sinabi mong pangmasa, ibig sabihin, okay, that is a product that is highly available. So, kahit saang stores, madali mo mabibili. At bukod sa highly available, is highly affordable. So, may mga produkto na magiging effective talaga sila pag ginawa natin silang pangmasa, of course. So, ibig sabihin, binibili siya ng mga tao dahil lagi nilang nakikita. Okay? At binibili siya ng mga tao dahil nga pasok sa budget nila. So, ano-ano ba yung mga produkto na madalas ganon? So, kung mag-iisip tayo, di ba? Ano ba yung mga lagi kong nakikita? At ano ba yung mga dapat gusto kong mura? So, of course, yung mga staples or yung mga foods na needs talaga natin. Like, yun nga, yung foods, yung mga something that we cannot live without, like yung, of course, rice, right? So, kailangan it's highly available kasi, like for example, yung brand na hinahanap mo is not highly available. Kaya King Alfred, okay? So, kapag yun ang binili mo or yun ang gusto mo, kaso hindi siya available, alangan naman ibig sabihin hindi ka nakakain. So, hindi naman gano'n eh, kasi you need to eat, that's a need. So, what am I going to do? I'll find an alternative who is always available and affordable, right? So, for products that are generic and for products that are really needed, okay, we sometimes can apply the production concepts, but okay, not all products. Okay, so like for example, we're going to the second concept. So when we're talking about the second concept, okay, we're talking about the product concept. So in product concept, yung mga marketers, naniniwala sila that the consumers favor products that offer the most quality, performance, and innovative features. So they doesn't care if it's highly affordable or highly available, right? So they only care about most quality, performance, and innovative features ng mga produkto. So ibig sabihin, okay, pag sa product concept, naniniwala po yung mga marketer natin na ang tinitingnan talaga ng mga tao is hindi po yung kanilang presyo, kundi yung kanilang kalidad. So, kayo ba ay ganung klaseng customer o mas gusto niyo yung mas gusto po ninyo yung produkto na highly available, yung pangmasa talaga at mahahanap mo kung saan man. Diba? So, again, it depends on the products and services that you're offering. So, like for example, cellphone. So, isipin ninyo, di ba, yung cellphone ninyo is lagi lang makikita kung saan. Okay? So, sometimes, yes, kung talagang nagtitipid tayo, di ba, ang presyo agad ang tinitingnan natin. But of course, when it comes to technology kasi, tinitingnan mo talaga palagi yung features niya bago ka bumili, di ba? Hindi presyo muna bago mo tingnan yung feature. So, titingnan mo kung ano yung mga meron dito sa gadget na to or sa technology na to. Then, after looking at the gadgets or the technology, then dun ka ngayon magde-decide, di ba, kung okay lang ba itong price. So, ibig sabihin, titingnan natin when it comes to some products, okay, are yung kanilang quality, yung kanilang yung kanilang features, kung ano yung mga bagong features po doon, at of course, yung kanilang performance. Okay? So, sabi ko sa inyo, hindi po lahat ng produkto ay for product concept or for production concept. So, merong mga produkto that are very effective when we're using different, okay, concepts in marketing. So, now let's go to the third one. So, the third concept is all about selling concept. So, when we're talking about selling concept, the marketers believe that consumers will buy products only if the company promotes or sell these products. So, if we're going to look at this concept, meron po ba kayong naiisip na mga produkto that you felt like hindi mo siya bibilihin hanggat hindi nila i-offer sa'yo? Meron ba kayong naiisip? Okay, sana may naisip kayo, no? So, when we're talking about selling concept kasi, okay, may mga sellers na iniisip nila na kapag hindi ko binenta tong produkto na ito, sigurado hindi to bibilhin. Okay, pag hindi ako nag-market, hindi ko kinausap directly itong tao na ito, hindi niya ito papansinin. So, anong example ng mga yon? So, example natin doon ay life insurance or yung mga insurances po natin. 'Di ba? So, sino ba sa inyo yung gusto ng kumuha ng life insurance even though walang mga financial advisor na nag-o-offer sa kanila? So, I think dahil it's intangible na goods and services. So, it's because it's intangible. You felt like hindi mo pa siya kailangan. But when someone, explains to you that this thing, is really important for you, then that is only the time that you will, buy this service, because you would now understand what this services mean to you, or why this service is important for you. So that means that in selling concept, there are products or services that you felt like you're never gonna buy it, not until someone will explain the information for you, and you will be convinced, right? Or you will be attracted to avail those products or services. So that was all about selling concept. So when we're talking about marketing concept, we focus on needs, wants of target markets, and delivering satisfaction better than competitors. So when we're talking about marketing concept, okay, we are looking about the focuses, okay, on needs, wants, okay, target markets, and delivering satisfaction better than competitors. So of course, ito yung pinaka-pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, di ba? The marketing management. If you are, someone who believes, that we should only focus on needs or wants of target market, then, you will only look at the needs and wants of your customers before you provide services or products to them. Okay? So the goal is to satisfy, our customers better than our competitors, or of course building our competitive edge, comparing to our competitors. So lastly is the societal marketing concept. So when we're talking about societal marketing concept, it focuses on, okay, let me just, okay, oh, all right, so that you can see it carefully. So here, it says that it focuses on needs or wants of the target markets and delivering superior value to the society's well-being. Okay? So when we're talking about societal marketing concept, how does it differ from marketing management concept, right? Or the marketing concept? It says that it also focuses on the needs and wants of the target market. And of course, they're delivering superior value. So what do you think is the difference between the two? Of course, the spelling and the name, right? No. So if we're going to see, it adds about the society's well-being. So it means that it is also a marketing concept, but with a twist, because it also focuses not only on the marketing need or the needs and wants of our customers, but also the needs and wants of the society as a whole. So you're not looking about one person or one target market, but the society as a whole. Okay, so we're going to discuss this a little more later. Okay, so now let us proceed on comparing, the marketing and sales concepts contrasted. So what is the difference between the selling concept and the marketing concept? So in our first discussion, or the first topics that we have discussed, we already claimed that the selling is different from marketing. So when we're talking about marketing, we're not just talking about how we're going to sell an item. So it's always different from sales, and the sales and marketing is always different. So how does it differ? What are the processes of marketing that differs it from the selling concept? So we have here the process of the selling and marketing concept. So first, if we're going to be a keen observer, we're going to see that, okay, the selling concept starts with the factory. Okay, so when we say factory, so it means in the manufacturer. So like for example, we are producing ball pens. Okay, so we're producing ball pen now, and then we have our existing products. So these products are what we sell for a long period of time. Then um, after selling, okay, or after producing our existing products, then we're going to sell and promote it. Okay? So when we promote and sell our product, of course, 'di ba? Like for example, yung sinabi ko ng ballpen sa inyo. So dahil it is an existing product, okay? Ang gagawin natin dahil meron na yan is we're going to sell and promote those products. So how are we going to sell and promote those products? So pwedeng through advertisements, 'di ba? Pwedeng by school, right? Pwedeng meron tayong mga agents, ganyan. And then, we're going to have profits through volume. So, ibig sabihin, when we're talking about volume, through our production. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng profits because of din sa volume ng nabenta po natin. Okay? So, kay marketing concept naman, okay, it always starts with the market. So, like for example, yung ating core concepts, right? So, it will always start with the market. So, not in the factory, not in a manufacturing company, not in anyone else, but it's market. So, ulitin ko po kasi meron mga ibang nalilito sa atin. Pag sinasabi nating market, it is not a place. Okay? It is a set of people, ay, na merong iisang kaisipan, okay, or iisang kagustuhan, depende sa kanilang needs and wants, okay? So, kapag ikaw, okay, is part of that market, ibig sabihin, pare-pareho kayo kung ano yung kailangan at gusto ninyo. Then, that is what we call market. Hindi po natin sinasabi that it is a place, hindi po yan yung public market, hindi yan yung stock market or yung mga alam po nating market. It is composed of individuals. Tao, tayo, okay? So, when we're talking about market, okay, dito nagsisimula, okay, yung ating marketing concept. So, it always starts with the market, identifying their market. And then, next is identifying their customers' needs, wants, or demand. So, before doing anything, okay, they will always knew first what is the needs and wants of their customers. So after knowing their needs and wants, then they will now go to integrated marketing. When we talk about integrated marketing, then it means that it is not just an ordinary promotion. It is not just ordinary selling. Okay, they're creating exchanges, building satisfaction, and giving value to their customers. Okay, so it is an integrated marketing because it doesn't just follow the traditional way of how we're going to promote and sell our products, because we are not just into selling. Again, we are into building profitable relationship with our customers. So, of course, dapat kumikita tayo at the same time nakakapig-build tayo ng customer relationship. And last na po dito yung profits through satisfactions. So, ibig sabihin, when we're into marketing concept, hindi lang pag-promote dapat ka magaling. Una, dun pa lang sa pag-identify mo ng tao mo, target market mo, dapat alam mo na. Pangalawa, dahil nalaman mo na, then you will be able to know yung kanilang needs and wants. Okay? So, yung mga produkto na gusto mo nila, hindi mo na kailangan hulaan dahil naaral mo na kung ano yung needs and wants nila. Then, after nun, dun ka mag-integrate ng tamang marketing para sa kanila. And lastly, tsaka ka lang magkakaroon ng profit kapag yung mga customers mo is nasa-satisfy dun sa mga products and services na in-offer mo. Okay? So, now let's go to the societal marketing concept. So, when we're talking about societal marketing concept, okay, we're going to see, again, dito ako, lipat tayo. Okay. So, we're going to, we're going to see a triangle here. Okay? So, first, okay, dito sa ating unang or yung sa ating tuktok, okay, nakalagay dyan is society or human welfare. So, it means, above all, the society or the human welfare is the first priority. Okay? So, it will always be society that should be, okay, the focus of the marketer. So, on societal marketing concept, it doesn't just look on the consumer wants, needs, and demands, but it focuses or it prioritizes the society's human welfare. So, ibig sabihin, okay, so like for example, because of this quarantine or because of this pandemic, nalaman mo that your customers need, want, and demands for bicycles. Okay? So ngayon, dahil nalaman mo na ganun yung situation, then what are you going to do? Okay? To identify their needs and wants and their demand, and to know what products are you going to offer to them. So once na nalaman mo yung or nakapag-formulate ka na ngayon ng products and services that you are going to give to your customers. Okay? So, dun ka na nga mag-produce ng products and services mo. Okay? Ganun pag tayo marketing concept. Pero pag kay societal marketing concept, okay, like for example, nalaman mo na kailangan nila ng bicycles. So, what are you going to do? Are you just going to go to the traditional way of building or manufacturing bicycles out of steel na pwedeng makasira sa iyong sa society? It's because dahil nga 'di ba yung sustainability ng steel pwedeng hindi siya ganun makatulong dun sa society as a whole. So one of the companies that really did well on their societal marketing concept is that a company which produces a bicycle made of bamboo. Okay, so why does it become a societal marketing concept? So ang inisip kasi nila is first, what are we going to do to promote the society or the human welfare? So, ang ginawa po nila is that naghanap po sila ng paraan para makahanap sila ng sustainable products and services that will also be good for the community, for the society, and for the environment. Okay? So, of course, since it was made from bamboo, okay, so it is locally made, okay, that can help the community dahil yung mga locals po natin sa isang lugar, of course, will have benefits dahil yung mga tanim nilang bibilhin po natin. So, it will be made locally. So, ibig sabihin, it will promote, di ba, society or human welfare. So, when we're talking about human welfare kasi, naniniwala sila na kapag inuna mo yung society, it will fall under yung consumers mo at yung profit mo. So, susunod yung consumers at profit mo kapag inuuna mo sa society. So, like for example, if you know about the company Human Nature, kung mapapansin natin, si Human Nature, they really sell medyo pricey na products. So, kung nasubukan nyo na kayo or nakakita na kayo ng mga products and services nila, we're going to compare the soap na binibenta nila comparing to the other, it is a bit pricey. Okay? Lalo kapag yung mga competitors natin na ang ginagamit na way is the production concept, di ba? Mass production yan. Tapos, highly available ba? So, kung compare natin yung company ng Human Nature sa prices, syempre baka matalo tayo or matalo si Human Nature. But, bakit ba marami pa rin ang bumibili dito? Or bakit ba binibili pa rin ito ng mga tao? It was because of the campaign of the company to provide. So this is because of the goal of the company, which is to provide yung mga organic and fresh na mga products and services without using yung mga chemicals po natin. So if you are a person that is health conscious, of course, you will always choose Okay? Itong products and services na ito, it's because alam mo na it will be good for you. At hindi lang para sa'yo, kundi pati sa planet as a whole. So, dahil alam mo na kapag binili mo tong product na to, hindi lang sarili mo yung magbe-benefit, but also the economy, the community, the society as a whole, then you would be able to buy it. So, if you are a company, okay, it will, the society marketing concept, okay, would be an automatic, okay, advertisement for you, promotions for you, or it could be your competitive edge among your customers dahil meron kang something, okay, that can offer not only to a target market but to a society as a whole. So that is, okay, an example of societal marketing concept. Okay? So balik muna tayo dito. Okay. So we're down to the last slide. So on our last slide, we're going to see the new marketing challenges that we are facing onto today's changing world. Okay? So, hindi lang dahil nagkaroon ng pandemic, kaya tayo nagkaroon ng changing world. Noon pa. Okay? Because the trend for marketing or the trend for attracting, gaining, and building customer relationship have been really hard because the trend or the perspective of our target markets are continually changing. So, kung meron mang constant sa mundo na yon, mundo natin ngayon, okay, the only constant in this world is the word change. It will always be change, okay? Change is inevitable. So, if you are not going to adopt the changes, you will die. So what kind of dying am I talking about? So it means, okay, you will not be able to cope up. If you're not going to adapt, okay, mapag-iiwanan ka. So in today's marketing challenges, like for example, the new marketing landscape and information technology. So ikaw ba ngayon is somewhat competitive when it comes to technology? So, marami po sa inyo mga nahirapan, di ba, sa video presentations nila. So, even though kala natin we are techie, may mga aspects na kulang po tayo. May mga aspects na hindi natin alam gawin. So, what are we going to do with this challenge na pwede natin kaharapin in the future? So, what are we going to do if, okay, the landscape for information technology for our marketing teams have been changing. Diba? So, ngayon pa lang, diba, hindi ko alam kung sino or meron man sa inyo that are into online selling nowadays. Do you really know how to market your business online? Do you really execute, okay, on how we're going to attract customers online? So, B2B or business to business, yung na mga electronic business or shopping platforms are really in today's changing world. So how are you going to do the digital marketing effectively? So as a marketer, you should be able to adapt, because if you will not adapt, you will die. Okay? So, next natin is yung ethical concerns natin. So, when we're talking about ethical concerns, okay, or the orange one there. So, if we're talking about ethical concerns, kasi, of course, as a marketer, the goal is to attract customers. How we're going to attract customers? Sometimes, yung mga marketers natin, hindi na nila napapansin that they are doing false advertisements. Okay? Diba? Kaya nga na-invento tong expectation versus reality. Okay? Tsaka meron din tayong, dahil nasasobrahan na ng mga marketers natin yung efforts nila to be able to attract their customers, sometimes they're being racisms. Like for example, the commercial of Skin White. Okay? I don't know if you have watched it or you would be able to view it. Okay? So, nagkaroon sila ng problem regarding yung kanilang advertisement dahil other customers have felt ethical reasons dun sa kanilang advertisement dahil they're promoting, 'di ba? White, yung white skin complexion. But ang napapakita doon sa video is a white and black, okay? White and black person. So, ang sabi kasi doon, you are beautiful no matter what they say. So, sometimes if we're going to watch those video kasi it attacks, 'di ba? Yung mga ibang yung mga ibang tao, lalo yung mga sensitives. So of course, kailangan maging careful tayo dun sa mga ethical concerns na pwede nating ma-violate. Kasi if not, 'di ba, pwedeng hindi tangkilikin yung ating mga services tulad nung of course nangyari kay Skin White. So I know, hindi yun yung kanilang, hindi naman to discriminate yung mga black complexion yung kanilang target, but um, di natin alam kasi, di ba, kung ano yung mafe-feel ng mga iba. So, kailangan, we should always be careful. So, again, yung mga false advertisement natin, di ba, it could also affect us kasi, di ba, kaya nga nauso yung expectation versus reality. Kasi ang ganda sa picture, pagdating sa'yo, hindi pala maganda. So, kailangan, we should be careful also on identifying kung paano ba yung mga needs and wants po natin na needs and wants also ng mga customers natin na maibigay natin sa kanila yung superior value customers na hindi natin naapakan yung mga ethical concerns po ng bawat isa. So, now we are into yung changing world economy. So, dito sa changing world economy, ang tinutukoy po natin kasi dito is, kung mapapansin natin, yung economy po natin, the GDP of different geographical locations, locally and internationally have changed. So, sometimes, hindi po natin alam, di ba? Kung magkakaroon tayo ng recession tulad ng pandemic, who knows, di ba? Yung mga travel agency natin na mahihirapan pala sila this 2020 on gaining customers because of this pandemic, di ba? So, yung mga industries natin na namatay dahil tong pandemic na to nangyari sa economy natin, di ba? So, because of the changing world economy, it will also be a challenge para sa ating mga marketers on how are we going to adapt to those changes. Paano ba na mabibit natin tong mga changes na to? How can we strategically meet the needs of this changing world economy? Okay? So, next natin is si globalization. Globalization. So, when we're talking about globalization, of course, sabi natin, we cannot always, okay? If we wanted to be competitive, we cannot always just stay where we are. So, we need to perform global. So, kung gusto po natin na mas makilala, kung gusto po natin na mas umangat, of course, hindi tayo dapat nag-i-stay sa isang lugar lang. Kailangan we should become known globally as well. So, paano naging challenge si globalization? So, ang hirap na nga ditong mag-market because when we're marketing, when we're segmenting, when we're knowing our target markets, hindi lang tayo basta-basta nag-market. So, iniisip pa natin kung ano yung mga concerns nito, ano yung mga laws ng bansang ito, ano yung attractive para sa kanila. So, what more, di ba, kapag aalis tayo dito sa Pilipinas and we're going to go abroad or international. So, of course, magiging mahirap din talaga sa atin on how we're going to cope up with the globalization issues. So, syempre, kailangan aralin natin talagang mabuti. It will always fall on our core concepts na, una, aralin mo, okay, identify mo yung market mo, aralin mo yung kanilang concerns, your needs, wants, and demand nila. Then, after knowing them, after knowing their needs, demands, and wants, then you can now produce yung mga products and services according to what they want. So, of course, it will be a challenge dahil ang hirap. Ang hirap aralin ng mga tao that hindi natin alam yung culture. But, there is nothing impossible, okay? So, lastly, the non-profit marketing. Ayan, sa taas. So, si non-profit marketing is the hardest thing to compete. So, bakit? So, kasi when we're talking about non-profit marketing, okay, we're talking about things na pakiramdam natin, okay, hindi natin matatalo. Tulad ng, for example, si Red Cross. Okay? Sa Red Cross ay isang non-profit marketing or nag-a-apply ng non-profit marketing. Okay? So, nagmo-market siya ng kanyang products and services for free. So, tayo kasi, we are building profitable customer relationship. Nagmo-market tayo for a profit, not for a cause. Hindi tayo charity. So, ang hirap i-beat, okay, ng isang company that are marketing for non-profit, for charity. Okay? So, like for example, if you have competitors na gusto lang nila na makatulong, di ba? Alangan naman na piliin ka nila. Eh, meron po silang choice na pumunta na lang doon sa libre. Diba? Pumunta na lang sila doon sa mura. So, somehow, okay, nahihirapan ka on how are you going to beat that up. Since as a marketer, your goal is not just to create customer value, but also to create profit through satisfaction. Okay? So this is our chapter 1. Okay? This is the end of our chapter 1. So I'm hoping that you really understand our topic. So for me to be able to assess if you really do understand the topic that we have discussed, I want you to do an activity. So this activity will focus on how are you going to beat the new marketing challenge. So I will post an activity on the Google Classroom, and you will answer to each to each challenges. What are your own ways on how to overcome these challenges? Okay, so thank you again so much for watching this presentation, and I really appreciate if you will really watch it carefully, because I of course exert my very best effort to explain to you the um, the main objectives of these lessons. So I hope you would be able to understand our discussion for today. So if not, if there is questions that need to be addressed, you just need to take it down or take down notes. Okay? And then on our live discussion, you would be able to ask me for that questions, and I would gladly answer it. Okay? So I am again thankful for everyone, and this is all. So thank you again. Class is Miss. Bye.